Hey everyone, David Trungill here from TraderTours.com. This video is all about shallowing the club in transition. This is footage of myself from a while back when I was practicing this move. Obviously, if you're in the market for an affordable golf lesson, just check the description of this video. But what I'm doing here is marking my hands to illustrate part of this movement. So as you can see, when I went back relative to where I went down, there was a reroute over the top to get the club and the hands out in front. What is extremely important with this motion, if you're going to move your hands out towards the ball, is that the club needs to shallow in order for this to work. If you tried to emulate that move and you steepened in transition, which a lot of people who struggle with ball striking tend to do, you will have big issues with consistency. But I really believe that this move highlights a lot of great swings. Obviously, I'm not a great player, but I'm going to show you Ben Hogan after this, who is obviously a phenomenal player, one of the best ever. And you can see that by shallowing early, it ultimately sets up to actually steepen a little bit at the very bottom of the swing so that the exit can go around to the left. So most people, and this is, again, just a myth in the golf world, when they're up here, people always say, oh, you should drop the club back behind you, drop it to the inside. You really don't want to do that. Most great players, in fact, do the opposite. All right, so let's slide over to Ben Hogan and look at what he's actually doing. All right, so here's Ben Hogan. I'm going to mark the same areas on him that I did with myself, which I drew a little X on the hands. And here's the move where the hands go out over the top. Right? So I want something like that. And again, the whole key here is why this works so well is that he's shallowing the club in transition. And you can see the exit is nice and low and around the body to the left. Alright, so let's go back and mark the actual plane so you can see the change. So here's somewhere around the top. The club is just marginally laid off. And check this out. Definitely an increase in the angle, right? So, hands coming out over the top, club simultaneously shallowing, a key move. You'll see that with a lot of great players. Brooks Koepka, Cameron Champ, a guy that is somewhere around 6 foot, maybe 175 pounds, and he can hit the ball 340 yards. A very dynamic, powerful movement. Great for lag. It's great for shaft control. And you can see clearly, though, this myth of golf, when people say that you should drop the club to the inside, well, that would indicate that his hands are working back this way. But as you can see, he's clearly doing the total opposite. So, all right, there you go. Thanks for watching.